Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Noah, and I'm here with my co-host, Theresa. In this episode, we're diving into a key skill for every backpacker, traveling light.
Hi everyone. If you've ever overpacked for a trip, you know how exhausting it can be. Today, we'll talk about how to choose the right essentials so you can travel easily and comfortably.
That's right, traveling light is all about packing only what you really need. We'll share tips on how to make sure your backpack is lightweight and durable. Lightweight means not heavy, and durable means strong enough to last.
Plus, we'll discuss how to prioritize items and leave behind things you might not use. It's all about keeping it simple and practical.
And as always, we'll introduce new English vocabulary to help you communicate confidently while traveling. Ready to learn how to pack like a pro? Let's get started. So, Theresa, have you ever overpacked for a trip? I know I have more times than I'd like to admit.
Oh, definitely. I remember my first solo trip. I packed way too much and ended up only using half of what I brought. That's when I learned the importance of traveling light.
Same here. It's a common mistake for beginners. The key is to focus on essentials, things you absolutely need. Essentials means the most necessary items.
Exactly. One great tip is to think about multi-purpose items, things that can be used in more than one way. For example, a scarf can keep you warm, but it can also be used as a blanket or pillow on a long flight.
That's a good one. Also, rolling your clothes instead of folding them saves a lot of space. And don't forget about packing lightweight, durable clothes. Durable means strong and long-lasting.
Yes, and don't forget about a good pair of shoes. Comfortable and practical because you'll be walking a lot.
Perfect. With these tips, you'll be traveling light and stress-free on your next adventure.
Speaking of shoes, I learned the hard way about the importance of choosing the right pair. On my last trip, I packed 2 pairs, thinking I'd need options. But it turned out to be way too much.
That's a great point. Packing one versatile pair of shoes can save a lot of space. Sneakers work well for both casual outings and light hiking. Versatile means able to adapt to many different situations.
Exactly. And when it comes to clothes, I recommend layering. A few lightweight layers can keep you comfortable in different weather conditions. You can always take off or add layers as needed.
Absolutely. And don't forget about packing cubes. They help organize your bag and make it easier to find things without unpacking everything. Packing cubes are small containers used to organize clothes in your backpack.
Yes, they're a game changer. And what about toiletries? I used to pack full-sized products, but now I stick to travel-sized bottles. Definitely. And speaking of essentials, don't forget your travel documents. Keep your passport, tickets, and any important information in a safe and easily accessible spot.
That's crucial. You don't want to be scrambling to find your passport while you're rushing to catch a flight.
For sure. It's all about being organized. When you pack light and stay organized, your travel experience can be so much more enjoyable.
Another aspect of traveling light is your technology. I used to bring my laptop, tablet, and phone on every trip. Now I just bring my phone. It can do everything I need.
That's a smart move. These days, smartphones can take great photos, access maps, and even store travel documents. Just make sure to download any necessary apps before your trip.
Exactly. And it's always good to have a portable charger. Portable charger means a small battery pack that can charge your phone on the go.
Yes, I never leave home without mine. It can be a lifesaver, especially when you're out exploring all day. You don't want your phone to die when you're trying to find your way or take photos.
Definitely. And when it comes to food, packing snacks can save you money and time. I always carry some nuts or granola bars in my backpack.
That's a great idea. Having snacks on hand means you won't have to buy overpriced food at tourist spots. Plus, it helps keep your energy up while you're out exploring.
Right. And if you're traveling in a foreign country, learning a few key phrases in the local language can really enhance your experience.
Absolutely. Even just saying hello or thank you in the local language can go a long way. It shows respect for the culture.
Speaking of culture, have you ever stayed with locals through platforms like couchsurfing? It's a great way to save money and make new friends.
Yes, I did that in Thailand, and it was such an incredible experience. I learned so much about their culture, and my host took me to local spots I would never have found on my own.
That's the beauty of backpacking. You get to connect with people and have authentic experiences. Plus, staying with locals can save you a lot on accommodation costs.
Exactly. And remember, every trip is a chance to learn something new, whether it's about the place, the people, or even about yourself.
Well said. So, listeners, as you think about your next adventure, remember to pack light, stay flexible, and embrace the unexpected.
One thing I love about traveling is the spontaneity that comes with it. Sometimes the best experiences happen when you least expect them.
Absolutely. I remember one time in Spain, I was wandering around and stumbled upon a local festival. The energy was amazing, and I got to try traditional food and dance with locals. It was an unforgettable experience.
That sounds incredible. Those moments can really make a trip special. It's important to leave room in your plans for these spontaneous adventures.
Yes, sometimes the best way to experience a place is to just follow your curiosity. Have you ever gotten lost while traveling?
Oh, definitely. I once got lost in Venice. Instead of panicking, I decided to embrace it. I ended up discovering hidden alleyways, beautiful canals, and charming cafes that I wouldn't have seen otherwise.
That's a great perspective. Getting lost can lead to some amazing discoveries. Just remember to have a good map or offline maps on your phone in case you really need to find your way back.
Good point. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, just take a moment to breathe and appreciate your surroundings. Traveling can be hectic, but it's also a privilege to explore the world.
Exactly. And as we wrap up today's episode, let's summarize some key points for our listeners.
First, remember to pack light. Focus on essentials and multi-purpose items.
Second, stay organized with packing cubes and keep important documents easily accessible.
Third, embrace spontaneity and be open to new experiences. Sometimes the best moments are unplanned.
Lastly, don't forget to enjoy the journey, not just the destination. Traveling is about the experiences you collect along the way.
Well said. Thank you all for joining us on this adventure. We hope you feel inspired to pack light and explore the world as a free-spirited backpacker.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to our podcast and give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear your travel stories and tips, so feel free to share them in the comments.
See you next time and happy travels!